Yo guys, what's up? Spiderbot here. Got the MP7 again here on Carbon for the Specialist. I got a nice little triple feed coming here as well. These first few rounds, though, suck. These first few rounds are horrible, and I get really lucky in these two guys. But I'm telling you, I think the first 4 rounds are kind of shitty. And again, I think it's a bit psychological. I think when I do get the specialist bonus, I think it becomes a psychological game at that point, and I think sometimes, for the worse. And I think sometimes also when I do really shitty for a few rounds in a row, that it becomes psychological, and I just get pissed off because I'm playing like garbage, and then I up the game. All right, then I'm gonna up the game, baby, up it. Carbon, don't play a lot, and this is, again, when I was going through this, I've played Carbon now like a lot of times with the various weapons since this game in particular. But I'm further refining some of the rushes that I used to do in Carbon, and when I used to play it, it didn't play that much. Carbon didn't necessarily play as much as some of the other maps, like the maps that hardly ever play, Downturn, Outpost. Those two maps hardly ever play. Carbon is probably the third on my list, and it's probably different, maybe different now, but when I used to play it a few months ago for Search, Carbon didn't play a whole lot. So again, those first 3 rounds, pretty bad. Here's where I'm getting pissed off. I'm like, screw this. I keep freaking getting killed. I'm gonna go after these guys. I'm gonna take it to them. And I'm going to try and kick some ass. And that's one thing I will tell you guys. Never give up in the game. Never give up. And the next video, the video I'm going to be posting tomorrow on Friday, is a very, very good example of not giving up. It's not whether you end up winning or losing in the end. It's not giving up and freaking doing pretty well after doing pretty shitty in a particular game. All right, just like kind of like this game. I mean, I had those 2 kills right off the bat the first round, but watch the spray. The spray is so bad. The guy's not. I don't know. I was expecting the guy to kind of turn back and freaking shoot back at me, but I don't know. He's just standing there. What the hell? So yeah, today's lesson: never give up, and tomorrow's lesson too: never give up. I actually wanted to try and get some rounds in today, or some games in today with the MP5, seeing as they, if you saw my video earlier, they're supposed to do the buff on the MP5, the fire rate, increase the fire rate, but I went through in private match and it doesn't look like it's been buffed. See, actually, I don't think I'm pissed off enough yet. Because I think I end up failing on this round as well, and I get even more ticked off. And I end up coming back the next round. So I take that guy out. I didn't see anybody to my right, but he throws a stun. I thought he was actually coming from the top way down. But so that's why I sort of went that way. But obviously he didn't. He knew I was there. And I think he saw me. I'm sure if I go back and look at the footage, I can probably see him. But when I was playing the game, obviously I couldn't. Okay, so now I'm like thoroughly disgusted with myself. I'm like, what kind of game is this, Spider? Now we're gonna pull it out. The MP7. We're gonna go to town on these guys. Grab the bomb, and it's good. It's good. I really like the fact that they add in. It's not just kills, the kill streak rewards. It's the point streak rewards as well. I still don't think it's necessarily enough to boost objective play, but it definitely has. Definitely has. Okay, so here's the triple. Watch this guy. This guy up top in the Claymore. Did you see the Claymore? Oh, triple feed. See, that's triple. That is definitely a triple feed because all 3 kills were in the feed at the same time, and I believe that is the definition for a triple feed. So, haha. So we're gonna plant the bomb, and I do that rush quite a bit when I get upset or I get pissed off. I do that rush down the center. I try and grab the bomb, and I try to get in there at the B target. A lot of times, as I'm going into the building with the B target, I will look to my right and try and catch anybody rushing up through this building that's right to my back now, because that's where they'll come from. And as you move into the building, so if I don't see anybody, I'll rush into the B building, I'll throw that Claymore down, because if people see me, I mean, they might see me. They might actually see me going into that building, or they see me running past after I've put the Claymore down, and they run right into it. And then I'm coming over to the target side, the bomb side, and I'm checking down that container that comes from their spawn. So I'm checking down there, and then I'll actually go outside the building most of the time, check right, possibly left. Depends if there's a hit marker, usually, or not a hit marker, but a blip on the mini map. Then I'll scoot around and basically flank them if I can. But that's only if they show up on the minimap. I wouldn't necessarily go out there if they didn't. Now, I get lucky on this guy. One other thing that I'm trying to do more, and maybe a good idea for you guys. And I mean, you probably already do this, but is I really had a bad habit, especially running the MP5, because it has a slightly lower ammo capacity, magazine capacity. And we got specialists, yeah, specialist bonus, and I think we actually got a kill there with it. But I'm trying not to reload as much. I'm not running extended mags. I mean, if you run extended mags, it's probably a lot easier. But I've been running the silencer and the rapid fire on most of the SMGs that I've been playing with, and I have finished the SMGs for the specialist stuff. I'm working on the assault rifles, which is a real pain in the ass because I love the higher mobility. I like the higher mobility SMGs, and it just sucks being so slow with an assault rifle. I hate it, but I'm still going to do it. But I've been trying to not reload after every kill, and that's actually saved me and has helped in a lot of scenarios. And it obviously helps when you have a weapon with a higher magazine capacity. I mean, it just makes sense, right? So the MP7 obviously higher than the MP5. The P90 is the highest. I mean, it's got a 50-round magazine, I believe, and versus the MP5 with the 30 rounds and the MP7 with the 40. So it's pretty kick-ass. The P90 is pretty kick-ass from a ammo magazine capacity perspective. Now I'm rushing through here, like I'm trying to get some good footage, you guys. I wouldn't normally carry the bomb all the way back there, so that's something, you know, I got to watch myself. I want to bring you guys some exciting gameplay, but at the same time, I don't want to do stupid things like I just did there, where I'm bringing the bomb right back into their spawn. I should have just stuck to the B target and maybe planted, but what are you gonna do? Live and learn, right? Sometimes you just get excited. It's like, yeah, I got specialists, so that's why, you know, I wanna work extra hard to bring that extra stuff for you, but not really playing the objective, which is, in my opinion, is wrong. You still want to play the objective, no matter what you're doing or what you're going for in search. You still want to play the objective, right? Am I right? I'm right. I think so. At least a lot of people would agree. Some people wouldn't agree, but that's okay. Everybody has their opinion, right? All right, hope you liked today's video. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Bye out.